Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I'm still now listening. Well, you know, you've already clicked on the video. I am now on track 3 of BAND-MAID's album World Domination. And like I said before I went into this, there's already some songs that I had reacted to before and heard, including Play, which is why I skipped over that one. You can find that review further back on my channel, have a little search. And yeah, I reviewed it live as well. But next one is One and Only. As I pointed out in my last video, this is not the Chesney Hawkes song. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it is the Chesney Hawkes song. I'm kind of scared now. Although, actually, I'll be honest, if BAND-MAID did a cover of Chesney Hawkes' One and Only, actually, you know what? I think that would be really good. I'm going to throw it out there. I think that would be awesome. You can imagine that. With their vocals and their like instrumentation. They actually make that really interesting. Anyway, enough talking about a song that this isn't. Let's jump into the song that it is, One and Only by BAND-MAID. Let's begin. Oh, no. Oh, it's because I've still got track 1 on the play thing, and you know that means it doesn't matter. Hold on, and go. I like the little syncopation thing happening at the beginning. I hope there's more of that in the song, but good riff as well. Oh, that's a real headbanger right there. I really like this. Got a bit of to and fro in the verse. When BAND-MAID do like layered vocals, it sounds fantastic. I love the layered vocal stuff they do, and that was a really good example. Yeah, so this got a nice riff already. The chorus sounds quite good. You know, acknowledging that it's not a single, still like a really good catchy chorus. You can sing that along. It's a tiny bit of drum machine in there, I think, for like the slightest second, or compressed drums or something. There's a lot of detail in this song. Oh yeah, I like that. No guitar solo. Yeah, great. This is interesting. By the way, this album has like quite significant spaces between the songs, which I always find interesting. Some albums they seem to fly into each other, but yeah, it might change later. So in a lot of ways, that was a lot of the things that I wanted to hear from this album. And certainly after the first 2 tracks are very much, you know, BAND-MAID being BAND-MAID, you know, I Can't Live Without You and Play, they're sort of quintessentially BAND-MAID style songs. This one, again, it had some of the things that you'd expect. I'm not saying it's a total identity change, but they played with the formula there. I mean, for example, no guitar solo. It's something that probably shouldn't even be worth noting, but, you know, the fans say so much about it when a song doesn't have a guitar solo from BAND-MAID, and as has come up in our conversations in the comments here before. And, you know, that is something, though, where they wrote a bridge that was fantastic. It was totally off-kilter. You get little triplets on the tripleted beat on the drums. The bass and everything were kind of doing these crazy jazz sort of syncopations. It was really lovely. It moved along. It sounded like organised chaos. Like everything was out of control and yet totally orchestrated. Literally. So it was a fantastic sort of style to it. I also liked in the verse, the verse was going between a call and answer, almost, where it had two sections that it moved between, but that second section was changed every time, and I think mainly due to Akane's drumming. Yeah, so the first time she did it really heavy, and I was like, oh yeah, funky. And the second time she did it a little bit faster, I think, and then the third time, when it came back in the second verse, it was almost just like completely petered out and sort of lots of you know, instrumental movement, and then came back round and did it quick the last time. Yeah, it was like every time that was different. And you know, little attentions to details there. The little bit in the last chorus, where you get the little "let's go" sort of just splattered over the top of the production. Little things like that. There were so many details in this. It felt like they'd written a song and then they were like bursting out of the seams. It's like the band and their potential were too much for their own song to hold in. This one was really sort of bursting at the seams, and I really loved that. I thought that was fantastic. Yeah, again, like I said, I don't want to talk about these songs in a catchiness scale too much, because I know now we are listening to album tracks, and sometimes you can listen to an album track and, subjective to opinion, it can be like the catchiest thing you've ever heard by a band. But when it comes to these ones, I'm not going to be too critical of, oh, it's not as catchy as Don't Let Me Down or Don't You Tell Me or any of the other songs they have starting with Don't. You know, I think the main thing just to say is that as an album track it's really good, and as the third track on the album coming off the two that were before it, it does make a nice contrast. It keeps the energy high but subverts expectations a little bit. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Again, another great song. It's one of those ones I certainly wouldn't skip it if it came back around, and I think probably if you've got a BAND-MAID playlist going on, this is one of those songs you'd probably put in there for a bit of colour. Anyway, for now, from Japan, the next one. What's going to be the next one? We've done Domination. I love that song. I really love that song, Domination. And I love the video that goes with it as well. So, yeah, feel free to go back and check out my review of that, or my review of Play, which we've just skipped over. Or I Can't Live Without You, if you didn't see that. That's the one directly before this. So, for now, from Japan, we'll be coming back with Fate next. Till then, ciao.